Hi guys, good afternoon. Welcome back once again to the EdWord, and welcome back to the second installment of my new mini-series, How to Get Excited For. In today's video, I will be telling you guys how to get excited for Deadpool, which is out this coming Friday, February 12th, theaters nationwide. So in today's video, I will be giving you my suggestions and advice on how to get excited and get ready for this movie. For starters, right off the top, this is one of my personal favorite 20th Century Fox Marvel films, X2, X-Men United. Personally, in my opinion, best X-Men movie ever. That's just my opinion. I know a lot of people enjoy different ones, but overall, this one was my personal favorite, and quite frankly, I think the best. And I also really liked Days of Future Past. That was great. That was fun. I'm also looking forward to Age of Apocalypse, which is due out later in May. But for Deadpool, if you want to get in the mood for a 20th century Marvel Fox film, this would be a good one to watch along with Days of Future Past. Even though Deadpool is in no way connected or in these movies, he is confirmed, however, to be in the same universe as the X-Men. And that makes sense since it's Marvel and 20th Century Fox who are doing this. But if you want to watch like I said, if you want to watch a good 20th Century Fox Marvel flick, this is the best one to do so. Also, to get ready for it, if you are a big fan of Ryan Reynolds and you're not necessarily a comic book movie fan or you don't know much about Deadpool, that's perfectly all right. I would just suggest watch your favorite Ryan Reynolds performance. My personal favorite Ryan Reynolds film to date is the 2005 film Waiting. It's about the daily lives of the people who work in a restaurant diner. The servers, the cooks, the busboys, the manager. Ryan Reynolds is one of the servers, foul-mouthed Monty, and it is like one of the funniest roles I've ever seen him do. It's my personal favorite Ryan Reynolds performance is Waiting. You can get that off of Netflix or you can find it online. It's a good one to watch. It is very, very funny. Highly recommended. That is one of my personal favorite Ryan Reynolds performances. So if you guys want to get in the mood for another funny Ryan Reynolds performance, I would suggest Waiting because that one is pretty damn funny and he is pretty damn good in it, along with everybody else in that movie, but he especially is quite funny. And since Deadpool is along the themes of an anti-hero film, I mean, obviously he is a superhero, just not the kind we're used to seeing. He's more foul-mouthed, he's crude, sarcastic, a smartass, he's lewd, he's not very considerate, if at all, and he doesn't appear to be merciful, which is great. And so you could classify this movie as an anti-hero movie. Now, he's not totally heartless, but he's not exactly full of heart either, if that makes sense to you guys. So if you want to get yourself in the mood for a good anti-hero film, I've got a few suggestions for you, one of which may surprise you. So for the first one, this is going to sound weird and will sound completely unrelated, but I would highly recommend The Big Lebowski from the Coen brothers. I know what you're thinking, like, how is a funny cult classic comedy going to get me ready for a comic book movie? Well, it's a perfect example, in my opinion, of a good anti-hero film. The dude is one of the funniest characters we've ever seen on the big screen. The movie's become a cult classic. To this day, when people see Jeff Bridges, they call him the dude abides, or what's up, dude? You know, everything like that. It's funny as hell. You know, it's an overall great movie. And the dude is like the anti-hero. He doesn't want to be at the center of all of the craziness that happens in the movie The Big Lebowski. He's got these insane friends, and he's kind of stupid, and he becomes our main leading man in the movie. And he's the hero of the story that we come to admire, adore, and watch. And we really follow along with him as he goes on this weird little adventure in the movie The Big Lebowski. I won't go into spoilers for those of you who haven't seen it yet. And if you haven't, why not? It is awesome and one of the funniest movies ever. So, I mean, in my opinion, yeah, get in the mood for another anti-hero film by watching another one, a cult classic like The Big Lebowski. I think it might set you up and get you in the mood for Deadpool. Now, if you don't completely agree with me on that, that's perfectly fine. I'll accept that. But then it struck me just a few minutes ago before I started doing this video. What's another great anti-hero film? Guardians of the Galaxy. It's fun, it's exciting, it's funny, it's imaginative, it has a lot of heart to it. The Guardians at first start out as a bunch of criminals, assassins, a couple of them are killers. And, they turn into this fighting unit and they eventually learn to like and respect and trust one another. But for the most part, that movie is fairly considered, anti hero up until the end of the film, and I won't say anything for those of you who haven't seen it yet. Again, why haven't you seen it yet? It's a great, fun movie, excellent Marvel film. And so you could consider that movie for the most part to be an anti-hero film because the main characters, the Guardians of the Galaxy themselves, don't want to be considered heroes or viewed as heroes. They're individuals who are all kind of forced together. So I think it's a great way to get yourself in the mood. I mean, especially for you Marvel fans, if you want to get excited for another Marvel flick like Deadpool, watch Guardians of the Galaxy again. It is not only a Marvel film, but an anti-hero film as well. Well, guys, those are my suggestions and ideas of how to get excited for Deadpool. Don't forget, Deadpool hits theaters February 12th, so you've got plenty of time to get excited for it by watching all of the titles I just mentioned, or if you guys have your own way of getting excited for it, by all means, do what works for you. I'm just giving you a list of stuff that works for me. Well, guys, have a great rest of the day. Enjoy your weekend if I don't see you again. However, I most likely will be tuning in on Sunday to give you another how-to video of how to get excited for The Walking Dead when it returns next Sunday on AMC, and also if there are any interesting new movie trailers or TV spots for upcoming movies during the Super Bowl, I might do a few reaction videos to those as well. All right, guys, have a great rest of the day. Thanks for watching, and of course, until next time, may the Force be with you.